At halftime, we're just going to let it play the ceremony. I'm not going to let it. Because usually they have everybody pause and stuff. And test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Chambersburg Trojans, Harrisburg Cougars next on MidpenBroadcasting.com. Test, 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 test. Chambersburg Trojans football action moments away. Test, test, test 1, test 2, test 3.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
This is Chambersburg Trojans football on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Live from Chambersburg Area Senior High School, I'm Mike Berger along with Eck Walls on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com. It's time for Chambersburg Trojans football. And tonight, here in Chambersburg, the Chambersburg Trojans take on the Harrisburg Cougars. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust, your local, make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at FNMTrustonline.com, member FDIC. By Answer Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. By the United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference, the U.S. Air Force. By Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. By Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. By the Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. By Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. The Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports is at thesportspage.blog. By Hats Heroes, 538 Stanley Avenue in Chambersburg. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms and warm-up hats and so much more. By the AmVets, Post 224, 750 Fifth Avenue in Chambersburg. By Pat and Carla's, 920 South Main Street, Chambersburg, and Pat and Carla's Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East in Chambersburg. By the Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop, serving the area since 1948. By Modnor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore, McConnellsburg. By Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. We use castor oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. By Tip Top Cleaners, 337 Wayne Avenue in Chambersburg. And by Klein Tours. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule. Well, it's hard to believe. Tonight it is Week 8 action. We got two teams that are really having a great season, especially surprise maybe for a lot of people this year. The Chambersburg Trojans are 6-1, number 4 in the 6A rankings, and they're facing a very tough foe tonight. In front of the home crowd, it's Veterans Night, which is always a great ceremony here in Chambersburg. Harrisburg 6-1, 4-0 in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth, ranked number 1 in the 6A power rankings. And Ed, last year, you got to forget about that. They lost. We don't want to talk about that score. It's a new season, a new year, and Chambersburg, I think, they're up for the challenge.
They certainly have a lot more talent this year, and they've got a whole different attitude this year. And, of course, they've got a lot of confidence coming in with the 6 wins up against a very formidable foe in Harrisburg, though. There's no question the best team they've faced so far. Harrisburg beat State College last week with 32-17.
Right.
And State College, of course, gave Chambersburg its only loss. So Harrisburg is definitely, I would say, pretty close to as good a team as they had last year. Better in some ways, maybe not quite as good in some others, but very stiff test for Chambersburg tonight.
Yeah, we hope it's going to be a great game, and we're excited you're with us tonight. It's Week 8 action here in Chambersburg, and we'll be right back after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement costs subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
You are invited to explore the new Franklin County Visitor Center on Route 11 and Route 30 at the grand opening on Saturday, November 24th. The new gateway to Franklin County, located at 15 South Main Street in downtown Chambersburg, was a former bank building from 1865 until 2015. Visitors can tour the facility and explore stories of Franklin County related to World War I, Franklin County bridges, artisans at work, Franklin Fresh, and On the Move. Videos to showcase of the county's history, beauty, and culture will be shown in the bank vault. There will be downtown walking tours, plus itineraries and brochures to explore all of Franklin County. The center will open at 10 a.m., at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. 300 years of American history, including 1864, the ransoming, burning, and rebirth of Franklin County will be presented. Save the date, November 24th, Small Business Saturday, for the grand opening of the new Franklin County Visitor Center.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Tonight's pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Hampshire Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Mike Berger along with Ed Gottwals, thank you so much for joining us tonight on a beautiful, finally fall-like evening here in central Pennsylvania. It's going to probably dip in the low 50s tonight, light breeze, and you couldn't ask for a better night for football As the Chambersburg Trojans come in at 6-1, Harrisburg Cougars, they're also 6-1. Harrisburg is their only loss against a very tough Coatesville team, their opening game, which they're ranked number 2 in the state. And they lost 37-6. Last week, Harrisburg took care of State College 32-17. And really, Ed, the one name we'll be talking about tonight is the guy that was from CD East last year. His name is Kane Everson.
Yes, indeed. He can burn you running. He can burn you passing. And he's going to be very difficult to contain. He's their leading rusher, and he's had over 1,200 yards passing. The reason for that is a high percentage of his passes go for a lot of yards. I think they average about 18 yards a catch, which isn't that outrageous, but they've scored 18 touchdowns, and that kind of is. So he's one of those guys where when he gets the ball, last year when he played for CD East, the second half, they just put him back a shotgun and basically let him decide if he wanted to pass it or run, and usually he took off running. Very, very hard to tackle. He's extremely shifty and quick, and that's a big part of Harrisburg's offense. There's no question about it.
Yeah, Chambersburg, they had a hard time with him last year. They just couldn't contain him, like you said, avoiding those big plays. He goes around you, missed tackles, throws the bomb, and they catch it. And for him this year, 18 touchdowns. Also, that's thrown, and then he's also has 7 TDs of himself. He's just a man on a mission for Harrisburg this year, and he's not the only guy. I mean, we're talking about the offense. What about the defense? And they have a guy, Andre White, 49 tackles coming in tonight, and he's going to Division I Texas A&M. They got some guys, Ed, that they got to worry about other than Mr. Everson.
Yeah, last year they had Micah Parsons, of course, the Penn State recruit, and Coach Luther thinks this year Harrisburg's more balanced on defense. He said they have good position. Every position on the defensive side is filled with a really good player. Obviously, White is a standout, but they don't have anybody quite as good as Parsons. But they're going to be tough. I mean, when they beat State College last week, they gave 50 yards rushing. That's it. And, of course, that's the Trojans' bread and butter here with Keyshawn Jones. So it's going to be interesting to see how – Chambersburg's offensive line's been playing great. They're going to have another really good game tonight, no question about it.
And speaking of Mr. Keyshawn Jones, 299 yards last week up in Colonial Park. That victory 26-20 over the CD East Panthers. And that game, I wasn't there, but Ed, you were there with Gary Klein. It got iffy there at the end. There was some key moments where Chambersburg had that fumble there because CD East had the ball, 3 minutes left.
Yep.
They had a good chance to get a score there, and it was kind of back and forth throughout that game. But Chambersburg was able to squeak by.
Well, their success this year is you can't just point at one thing, although Keyshawn would be the thing that really stands out. But Chambersburg's defense has come up with a lot of really key turnovers that have either, taken the other team out of a scoring drive or set up Chambersburg's offense for a scoring drive, or both. And that's been the kind of things that they've just not been able to do in the past few years. I think one thing we were talking about Kane Everson before, Chambersburg's got more athletes on defense this year to kind of counter him. I mean, I don't think he's going to run it quite as wild as he did. I hope he doesn't run as wild as last year, but they've got more guys on defense, I think, that can play against that type of player better than they did last year.
And another key thing I noticed last week was Chambersburg didn't have a lot of penalties. I mean, that's big, especially tonight against a big, tough Cougar squad. You don't want to have any bad penalties against you. That was a good thing. They also had a lot of first downs. They kept the ball. They had 21 of them last week. So those are key things. Easier said than done.
I think Chambersburg's only had 2 penalties in the last 2 games combined.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, you talk about last year. That wasn't even a topic, but that's going to be key. Yes, it's the Panthers. We're not talking about the Cougars, but still key notes that Chambersburg can build on. And we'll see what's going to happen here very shortly as they're getting ready here in Chambersburg. And we'll have all the action for you right after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Near Chambersburg Area Senior High School features homemade soups, subs, salads, and in-house fresh-baked rolls daily. Hat's Heroes specializes in Maryland crab soup, chili, and lump crab cakes. Delivery is available. All major credit cards are accepted. Find us on Facebook. Hat's Heroes, a Chambersburg tradition. 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Phone 717-263-7003.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg offers very large facilities for banquets, wedding receptions, family gatherings, and more. Open to non-members, members, and the community for the rental facilities. Call AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg at 717-267-0618 to arrange your next special event. We also offer catering services. AmVets Post 224, 750 5th Avenue, Chambersburg. The membership and staff totally support Chambersburg Area High School athletics. Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Pat and Carla's 3 at 920 South Main Street in Chambersburg offers dine-in and carry-out 7 days a week. Free delivery, some served on homemade bread, pizza, and a variety of pasta dinners at Pat and Carla's 3. Free online ordering at patandcarlas3.com. Pizza, subs, and homemade bread at Pat and Carla's 3, 920 South Main Street in Chambersburg. Phone 717-267-1119.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School. Thanks for joining us tonight. Mike Berger along with Ed Gottwalls. Got India Bussey doing our camera work tonight. It's Veterans Night, so it'll be a very special ceremony, and we'll have that for you to enjoy during the halftime show. It's always a special treat. I believe it's like the 5th or 6th year they've done it now. And it's just a way to get the community together as all the branches of the service. This is a wonderful thing that Chambersburg has done as the Cougars are getting ready to get out on the field and ready to get on with this. In Harrisburg, 6-1, 4-0 in Mid-Penn, and not really a surprise, right? I mean, Harrisburg coming in on paper, they were one of the teams to beat in the 6A.
Oh, absolutely. They had enough good players back, and then you add Kane Everson to that list, and that obviously, was a huge thing for them because they lost their quarterback from last year. But yeah, that's no surprise. The only surprise was to me was how bad Coatesville beat them. I really think if they played right now, it would be a very close game. Harrisburg was just kind of breaking in Everson, and they weren't quite ready to go. You never know, they could even see each other in the playoffs later on.
Yeah, I think one of the things for Coach Luther and the squad, this is playoff-type atmosphere. I mean, you're playing some playoff teams. You're going to play Harrisburg tonight, and Central Dauphin, the last home game for Chambersburg for the 2018 campaign next Friday night. And I don't have the record in front of me, but they're potential to go in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, they'll be in.
And then Chambersburg plays Carlisle at Carlisle to end the regular season. Then we'll just have to wait and see what happens with all the formulas and all that great stuff, power rankings, etc., to see what Chambersburg will do for after the regular season.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens the way the rankings fall, because if things go to form and Chambersburg does not win tonight or next week, and then they beat Carlisle, they'd be 7-3. They could be right in there between the 4 and the 5, and obviously you want to get the 4 so you can host the first round. Coach Luther and I were talking this week, that what you don't want to see is have them play somebody from their division in the first round.
Right.
It's amazing how often that happens, and nobody likes it, but that's just the way the power rankings go. But I think they would stand a better chance against almost anybody else in there except Commonwealth teams.
Yeah, it's been a while. It hasn't been a long, long time, but Chambersburg was in a playoff game. I remember going to Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. I can't even tell you who they played, but
sounds like
it's been about 4 or 5 years ago.
Like Peter Strasburg, maybe.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Chambersburg unfortunately lost, but this is an exciting thing for Chambersburg. And Keyshawn Jones is having an outstanding season. He's ran close to 1,300 yards in 7 games. He's averaging a little over 8.5 carry. He's doing it all, but we were talking about Harrisburg. They got more than just Kane Everson. They got some big guys as well on the defensive side. And it'll be interesting to see if Chambersburg can get off to a fast start. That's always a big key. Get off to that fast start, and I'm sure it's going to be a physical game. And we'll see what's going to happen, and we'll be right back at you in just a few moments. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
That's our national anthem. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Hard to believe, Ed. We're at week 8. Where does time go?
was the first week it felt like football, too.
Exactly right. A lot of ups and downs in the weather, as everybody knows. Tonight, finally, a football field in the air.
Had to go upstairs to the attic and get my jeans and my long sleeves out.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I went to work in short sleeves, and now I had to, like you said, get stuff out of the closet to get you warm. And that's what it's supposed to be, though. It's getting close to middle of October. It's football weather, and crowd's still filing in. Got tonight's home game. You got next Friday. Quickly, Ed, what are the keys for Chambersburg to have a chance tonight against Harrisburg?
Well, they've done really well in turnover ratio this year. They got to keep that going tonight. If they can force a couple and not give up a couple, that'll be a huge thing. Then they got to somehow try to contain Kane Everson. They're not going to do it all game, but if he gets going crazy here and throwing long passes and making long runs, that's going to be for a long night. I think offensively, Chambersburg's going to have to hit some passes because they're going to obviously be wary of Keyshawn Jones, and they've got the athletes to stop him. So I think a big factor is Chambersburg being able to hit a few passes, especially early, and kind of loosen them up a little bit.
Yeah, Chambersburg has a tough test, of course, against Harrisburg. We were talking before the game that the game that Harrisburg won last week in State College, some key stats, the Little Lions had 50 rushing yards on 34 attempts. I don't have how many sacks was part of that formula, but right there, just looking at that, that's not a very good formula to try to beat the Cougars. And another thing was a bad snap, high snap. Everson had to go back 20 yards, and he ended up getting a 28-yard gain from the line of scrimmage just from that play. So not many people can do that. So that's the kind of things that it's entertaining as a fan, but not as a Chambersburg Trojan fan. You don't want to see that tonight.
That's for sure.
As the Trojans, looks like they got the toss, and they're going to receive. And that's always good. Let's see if they can get off to a fast start here in Chambersburg. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight, especially F&M Trust. Your banking relationship feels too distant lately. Switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust, your local, and make sure banking's done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. A couple other games. We'll have hopefully some updates for you tonight. Northern's at Shippensburg. Gary Klein leading the call on that tonight, play-by-play. And Greencastle is at Waynesboro. So let's get this started, shall we?
Yeah, Chambersburg, I think you're right. They are going to receive the kick, and I keep saying it just about every week. When they've won the toss, they've won the game. They only lost one toss this year.
I'm going to write that down. We got to remember that.
Yep.
That would be a wonderful evening if that can happen.
So we could probably just end this game right now.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Got plans to go get some ice cream, enjoy the autumn evening, but let's get started real time here as Harrisburg is going to kick off for the Chambersburg Trojans are waiting for the football. And
Kevin Lee is back deep, but a couple of players up short. I'm not sure they have a good kicker here. It doesn't look like they're not back very far. So
we'll see what Harrisburg does here. As the kicker for Harrisburg, Wilkerson lifts one off in the air, and it's grabbed by the Trojans around the 15-yard line. And he goes straight down the middle, goes for a couple tackles, and lands around the 34-yard line. That's where we'll start for the Chambersburg Trojans.
That was Keyshawn Jones with a catch and the run.
So we'll see what Keyshawn Jones can do tonight. And we'll see what the Chambersburg offense can do here in the opening drive here in Chambersburg.
Start from their own 34.
So here comes Brady Stumbaugh in the offense of Chambersburg. As he takes a couple steps back. A couple of receivers on the right. Looks at the coaching staff taking his time here. And here we go. First play. It's a handoff and maybe a yard. And the defense is ready for him for Harrisburg. Looks like that was that Keyshawn?
That was Keyshawn.
So Keyshawn maybe stuck there at the line of scrimmage, but it's second down for the Trojans. Maybe a gain of one here. Just underway here. Thanks for joining us.
We'll give him one.
So,
that was a pretty basic play, and they were all over it.
They were waiting. No surprises there. Stumbaugh, the 150-pound junior. Quarterback duties. Set hike, hands off to Keyshawn. Here another handoff. And that goes down the middle, a couple yards. Looks like number 12 for Chambersburg. That was what, a back to Stumball?
Yeah, he didn't hand it off. He just put it in his belly and kept it.
They've done that a couple times, a little trickery. So Stumball keeps it. And it's a third down already for Chambersburg with 5 to go for the first down. 10:50 to go here, first quarter. 5 yards. Let's see if Chambersburg can be effective on the third down play. Low snap. He has it. He fires it. And it's caught by the Trojans, and he's still on his feet, number 86, Alex Lubinsky, and he's finally tackled. It really wasn't intended for him, but right place, right time. He got the catch and ran all the way down to the 16-yard line. First down, Chambersburg, and what a big play. What a lucky play.
That was pretty crazy because I didn't see what the receiver's hands went off, but Lipinski actually made a really nice play because he cut right in front of a Harrisburg defender to get it there.
And they were startled, and he did this great move by him, a quick step, and he was down right down the middle of the field. And here comes the Trojans, ball on the 16-yard line, knocking on the door.
45-yard play there.
And here is the handoff to Jones. He tries to swim around a couple of defenders. He loses the ball, but he should have been down. Yes, he was.
He's down.
Linesman's pointing, don't worry, he's down. Harrisburg got excited there. And it's second down, Chambersburg. Man, Chambersburg has to get something off this play. What a way they could start this game.
Yep.
Both teams 6-1 coming in tonight. Already at the tail, a couple more games of this 2018 season. Keyshawn, everybody looking at the coaching staff. They want a big play here. 2nd and 11. 9:34 to go here in the first.
I think Chambersburg may have to adjust first down plays a little bit because they're really looking for Keyshawn on that.
They're taking a lot of time. 1 second. Did they get off in time? No, they didn't. There's a flag by the Chambersburg Trojans.
Well, that was a really late call.
Yeah, it looks like they just made it, and then all of a sudden there was the flag. And the back judge duties, he flipped the flag up in the air, and that's going to go back 5 for Chambersburg. Now 2nd and 16. So the first penalty of the game goes to the Trojans, and a costly one. It did take forever, Ed. They just don't know what they want to do here.
They obviously were a little indecisive about which play they wanted to call there. This made it a little easier to call because they're probably going to figure on having to pass here. Unless they run a drawer.
So Stumball, Keyshawn beside him. Keyshawn has it. He slips. And nowhere to go. Defense ready for him, and it's quickly 3rd and 16. Well, there's another.
Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage.
So 9 minutes ago, ticking. Chambersburg, big play, lucky play. And let's see if they can capitalize on it. Right now, they're in a little bit of a pickle. 3rd and 16.
They're pretty close to the edge of field goal range here, too. Although Tyler Luther's only kicked one. I mean, he's only attempted 1 field goal this year. They've been so good scoring touchdowns.
Stumball waiting the call, the snap. Another low snap. He almost fell down. He swings over to the right side looking for his man. Goes off the hands of the intended receiver. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be 4th down.
Tough throw for Stumball there. Left-handed. Rolling to his right.
Was that Shetter
Tried
there?
to find Andrew Shetter, but he was pretty well covered. So
yeah, he had nowhere to go. He leaped and got it fingertips, and this bounced around. And now it's 4th and 16, ball on the 22-yard line.
Looks like they are going to try a field goal here. Tyler Luther.
Tyler Luther, the junior, 5'6", is going to go for 3.
It's going to end up being a 39-yarder.
As far as his what he's done thus far, it doesn't sound like he's done a lot of attempts.
He's only attempted 1.
Well, let's hope it's lucky 2 here.
I know he's got the range, but he just hasn't had the chances.
So the field goal formation is set. Stumball ready to place the football. Here's the kick by Luther. Does it have the distance? It does. Luther with a kick, and it's a good one. And Trojans out on top, 3-0. 8:28 to go here, first quarter. Good start by Chambersburg, and we'll be right back after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Back here in Chambersburg, Trojans get the early lead, 3-0. Good drive by the Trojans. Able with a lucky play, and they were able to get to an area where Tyler Luther were able to get the field goal. And how many yards officially was that?
39.
39-yard field goal. Trojans up 3-0. And let's pause for that. Trojans are winning right now against the Cougars. Let's see what they can do on the defense side as Harrisburg is getting ready for the kickoff. And it goes to number 6, Kevin Hope. He catches it around the 8. He swings to the middle, and he's tackled by a host of Church. Still on his feet, finally tackled down. Up around the 22-yard line. And let's see. The home fans will get a taste of Kane Everson. Came from CD East last year, having a big year this year for the Cougars. And he's entertaining to watch, to say the least. 3-0 Chambersburg. 8:21 to go, first quarter. And number 7, Everson, barking out. Now he's looking. A little adjustment here as Jameer Plant, he makes a couple steps to the side, one of their other big receivers for the Cougars. Now he goes to the far left. Everson now looking to pass. He's looking, he throws long. He's looking for his 10th receiver, and look at that first play, and he's off to the races. 10-5, touchdown, Harrisburg. It looks like it's Plant. Is that number 4 or 5?
Number 4.
Number 4, Jai Burney. So Plant and Burney went out. Burney with the long catch. Ed, come on, 3-0. I said let's take a pause. One play.
Well, that's exactly what they couldn't afford to do was to get burnt deep, and Everson never even really looked like he was going to run that. He just dropped back and heaved it as far as he could throw it, and Burney was open by a couple strides and perfect pass.
Man, one play, 6 points.
It's like number 17 is the kicker, Zion Wilkerson.
Wilkerson, the 200-pound senior, he's going to go for the kick. I don't think Harris is really known for their kicking game. We'll see how they do here on their play for the extra point. It's up, and it goes right to the faces of the Trojans defense. So the Cougars, one play, 6 points. 8-12 on the board here in the first quarter is Harrisburg 6, Chambersburg 3. We'll be right back after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Well, Ed, if you are fans out here watching, listening, you went to go to the fridge and get a drink, come back smiling, saying, well, guess what? Chambersburg up 3-0. You come back to your seat, and guess what? They're down 6-3. And Ed, officially, what was that drive?
Well, it was one play, 76 yards.
One play, 76 yards. And it was number 4, Jai Burney, with the catch. So I told you they're exciting. So Chambersburg now has the football. Let's see what they can do as Kevin Lee goes down around the 35, and let's see if Stumble and the crew can come right back to capitalize against that quick play against the Cougars did.
Well, they got to find a way to give Keyshawn some room because right now they're swarming to him. He's had 3 carries with a 0 gain total, and twice on first down they stuffed him pretty good. Of course, they have the speed to match him outside. He's not going to get loose out there very easily, but so far they've stuffed him pretty much inside too.
Yeah, so first drive, Chambersburg has some lucky breaks to get some points. Keyshawn bobbles it, keeps it, and he goes not much. maybe right back to the line of scrimmage and quickly second down for the Trojans.
Yeah, they can't go the rest of the night like this without getting any yards on first down. That's just going to.
It's going to keep them. It's going to get them in the hole every time we go 3rd and 10
and that's
or more.
That's not going to work against Harrisburg. Anybody really, but especially Harrisburg.
Harrisburg's won 6 straight. Their only loss against one of the best in the state, Coatesville, first game of the season. Here's the Trojans taking their time. Next play is Tyshawn Worrell on the far right. He's lined up. He goes down. Here comes Keyshawn. Now it's back. Stumble kept it himself again.
Oh, there's interference.
And let's see if there's a flag.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's no question. He got hit right in the middle of the back.
Do you see a flag, Ed?
Yes, from the middle of the field.
There you go.
The guy closest didn't throw it, but he probably didn't have a good angle. But I mean, Worrell got two, like an elbow right in the back just as he was starting to go up for the ball.
So Harrisburg's asking the coaching staff, but clearly we saw from here, there's the penalty.
Whoa.
What's this about?
This must be against Chambersburg. They declined it.
So now the flag was against the Trojans, not Harrisburg. We'll have to figure that one out here. And whatever the case is, not good. Here we are again, 3rd and 10 for Chambersburg. I'm looking to see if the coaching staff on the Chambersburg side's going ballistic, but they're not really.
Well, they must have called a hold in there, I'm guessing. Kind of hard to tell. I honestly, the referee through the flag was looking right over this way, so I thought that's what he was calling.
Well, you were right. There was tons of contact.
Oh, man.
All right, 3rd and 10. Brady gets the ball, gets the snap, looking to throw, throws, caught by Brady Hughes, number 10.
I don't think he's quite got the first down, though.
He falls out around the 44, 45-yard line. And you're right, it's very close.
It's about a half yard short.
So the decision now for the Trojans.
No. Problem is they haven't been able to get enough. They haven't been able to get enough headway to really believe they could do that. So
Luther's going to kick, and Everson's going to wait for the football here. Don't you love it? Quarterback can do everything. He's waiting on the punt. So Luther got it, kick it.
Pretty good kick.
And that kick bounces. And it still rolls.
Down to the 10.
So a nice friendly roll for the Trojans. And this will start the second drive for the Harrisburg Cougars.
46 yards on that punt.
So not much doing on that drive for Chambersburg. A penalty we're still trying to figure out, but doesn't matter now. The punt went to the Harrisburg Cougars. Good punt. Got the bounce to Chambersburg Trojans. Needed the ball on the 10-yard line. And I would think a success thing would be avoid the first play score.
That would be a good place to start. They just have so many options in terms of receivers. Hard to cover them all.
Yes, they do. We have a lot of people on paper. Has done a lot of good things for the 6-1 squad, Harrisburg. As Everson gets the snap, throws, and it's completed. And some fancy moves, and it's Kevin Hope. Kevin Hope, the 5'7" senior with the catch. He gets some good yards. And we're close to a first down. That's the thing, Ed, you were talking about. That first play on the first down. Get some yards, and then now it's 2nd and 1. There's Everson, throws quickly over to Jameer Plant. He swings around and tackled by a host of Trojans, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
Harrisburg's going to play a quick offense here.
Tanner Hunt was one of the ones that helped with that tackle. And it's 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. 6-3 is our score. Harrisburg with the lead. We're on the visiting side. They're getting ready for their next play here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Everson gets set. Motion by the receiver, Plant. Plant has it. He goes, spins around. Good job by the Trojans. Waiting for that move.
That was Lipinski.
Lipinski was right there. He wasn't fooled. Good stop by Chambersburg.
Going to lose a yard on that play.
And now we're at the 5-minute mark here, first quarter. Ball on the 22-yard line, 2nd and 11 for Harrisburg. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Mike Berger along with Ed Gottwals. Both teams 6-1. And here's another handoff, again to Plant. Plant spins around to the left side, gets pushed out of bounds. And is he close to a first down?
Depends where they mark him out there.
And
going to be
3rd and close. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1, 4:40 to go here. Harrisburg showing a good smooth transition here on the offense. Just going right down the field. Here's another handout to a different guy, Dana Purdy. He goes down the middle, finally tackled down. That's enough for the first down for the Cougars. Yeah, Dante Kent, Jameer Plant, Rynell Gant, Trevin Carey, you name it. They got a lot of guys they can go to.
Yep, and they're all pretty good too.
1st and 10, 4:25 to go here, first quarter. Harrisburg trying to stop the march of the Cougars here. Here's Everson, fake handoff, throws it quickly to Dante Kent on a slant there. He's still on his feet. Man, what hustle and muscle, and he gets to another first down for Harrisburg. What a play by him. He dragged about 7 Trojans to get that first down.
He did. Gain of 12 on that.
Dante Kent, 5'10", junior. Only 165 pounds, but man, he was like a locomotive going down there. And quickly, here we go, Everson. He throws it over to Purdy. Purdy swings out right side. Right there's the Trojans waiting for him. He's double-teamed, tackled down. Chambersburg's excited on that. The crowd likes that play. Good hustle by the Trojans. And 2nd and double sticks for the Cougars.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Harrisburg taking a lot of time on this drive, but for Chambersburg, hey, as long as they can get a stop here, that's all that matters. And let's see if they can feed off that nice play by the defense. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
I certainly think that puts Harrisburg into passing mode here.
Certainly look like they're set to pass. Everson takes a step back. There's a flag. Looks like it's on the Cougars. Everson swinging to the left. And we'll see what happens after this play. It's caught, but if it's against the Cougars, it's coming back.
That's to
Dante Kent. Kent with the catch, but we'll see what the flag is.
It happened right near the line of scrimmage, so it could be
a procedural thing.
Harrisburg's walking back, so it looks like it's against them.
So a penalty on Harrisburg, wasted play, everybody running down. So it'll be, well, they're talking to see what they're doing here. Still running to get the football. 2 other games going on tonight. Northern at Shippensburg, Greencastle at Waynesboro. We'll try to get you updates for that tonight. Taking a lot of time out on this.
It's illegal procedure.
They want to decline it.
Oh. There's an eligible receiver downfield also.
Okay.
They're going to take that one.
There you go.
That same penalty tripped up at CD East last week too. So the ball's back to the 39.
So it'll be 2nd and 18 for Harrisburg. 2:55 and counting here, first quarter, here on Veterans Night. Chambersburg Area Senior High School. Everson goes behind center, now takes a couple steps back. Fakes the fees, going long, he throws, it's completed, and it's by Gant. He tries to the middle field, knocked around the 45-yard line, and he's going to get close.
Doesn't have it yet, I don't think.
Not yet, a couple more yards to a first down, but a good catch. There they are, getting some yards, some big yards to get close to that first down, even off after that penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball now in Chambersburg territory, 43-yard line. And we're at the 2:10 mark here in the first. Kane waits. wants to
Everson
shuttle.
still got it.
Everson still has it. He's still on his feet. He gets the first down. So good job by him. And yes, he can run. We talked about it. He can pass, he can run, and he can get you first downs. And there's another one. How many first downs is that now, Ed, for the 4?
Well, it's 4 on this drive.
Right. There was none on the other drive. You count the original first down. So there they go, marching down the field. 1st and 10, Cougars, 1:56 to go. Trojans been on the field a lot right now on the defense side. Sure, fatigue could be a factor. Quick feed to Plant, and there's another flag.
That's probably going to be holding, unless it was a face mask. It's right in there where the play happened.
So we'll see who it goes. We're not sure yet. All of a sudden, officials have been busy with the laundry. They're talking to the Chambersburg coaches. That must be against Harrisburg.
Holding.
It's holding. So another flag on the Cougars.
Didn't hurt them the last time.
So
it's going to take it back to the Chambersburg 48.
So 1st and long for the Cougars. They're making it more challenging on themselves because of these penalties. Clock now starts to tick, and Everson gets set here. Receivers get set. Everson waiting, and there's another flag. What is this? Now it's on Harrisburg. So a buffet of flags for the Cougars. It's another one. So that'll bring him back another 5 yards. Well, Kane likes a challenge. Here you go. You got one.
Yeah, but it's still first down.
Right, exactly.
I mean, they certainly had the personnel to be able to pick this up, and they got 3 downs to do it. Be nice to see an incomplete pass. They've 5 for 5 so far.
So perfect on the completions. Everson with the ball. Quick handoff to Plant. Plant has it, and he goes a couple yards for the Cougars. Good defense by Chambers. They're stopping him, making that big play. And the clock now under a minute to go. It's 2nd down and long for Harrisburg. So Harrisburg seems like they've had this ball for eternity. Chambersburg didn't have it much on the last drive that they tried to get some more points. 6-3 is only our score. Harrisburg with the lead. Here's Kane. He's looking to throw long. He goes right down the middle, and right there's his man. Easy catch for Ronald Gann. He goes around a couple Trojans. He goes in for the score, and it's a touchdown for the Cougars as they extend the lead 12-3. I look around. I don't see any flags. It's definitely an official touchdown. And Harrisburg puts more points on the board.
So he's now 6 for 6.
You nailed it, Ed. He said, what were we saying? 1st long, 2nd long, that's nothing. They got some guys who can make those big plays. And he was wide open. Easy catch.
Yeah, I think one of the defenders fell down, and Everson was able to find him right behind that player.
So an easy catch for the Cougars. And Trojans still only 12-3. You got to keep it here. You got to keep this a ball game. And a fake. And now they hand it off to Plant as they have enough room. No, good defense by Trojans. They weren't faking on that. And now stop the 2-point conversion. But the Cougars were able to get 6 points on the board. And we'll keep it right here with only 19 seconds to go here first quarter. And I kind of know historically the games I've seen of Harrisburg, they're not known for their kicking game, so I knew eventually they're going to go for a 2-pointer.
Well, they're going to probably do it the rest of the game. They've got the personnel to get them, that's for sure.
And Chambersburg fully aware of that as well, and they did a great job there stopping that. So Trojans will have the ball, 19 seconds to go here first quarter. And now 2 touchdowns in the hands of the Cougars. Cougars had the ball a very long time on that drive. Got those first downs, was 1st and long. They got the 2nd and long, and then the big play by Kane Everson. that'll give us the official drive on that. It's a beautiful night for football, man.
It's 11 plays and 90 yards.
11 plays, 90 yards.
Plus 3 Harrisburg penalties in there.
So the Trojans will try to get the football and do something with it. Only 19 to go here in the first quarter. Kevin Lee out in the backfield as Cougars are lining up for the kick. It's Zion Wilkerson. And he's going to kick the ball. And it's a short one.
It's to Keyshawn.
It's caught. Keyshawn has it going right down the middle, and he's still on his feet. He got hammered. Looked like by Elijah Scott, 5'10", 180 pounds, and he still was able to get a couple more yards from that. So Stoneball will be able to get at least one play here. 12 seconds to go, first quarter.
They're going to start their own 37. They've had pretty good field position on their start so far, but except for the one on the long pass, they haven't been able to do much with it.
The Trojans would love to do something on this drive. Stop the bleeding. 2 unanswered scores by the Cougars. Cougars defense willing to go in. Fake handoff. Stoneball keeps himself. There's another flag. And Stoneball on the ground. And is it on the Trojans? Maybe a block in the back.
It's going to probably be something like that. It's actually would have been a decent little gainer on first down, but
yeah, Bryce Diller, number 87 for Chambersburg, he was going right to the official, going, "What did I do?" Well, whatever happened, it's a penalty against their team. So a flag on Chambersburg.
That actually was a really big one because it happened behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, they heard us, Ed. We were talking about good field position to start these drives, and then here we go.
We're all the way back to 23. That was actually minus 14 on that.
So that's going to end the first quarter here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School. We got a good one. Chambersburg out with the first points of the game. But here comes the Harrisburg Cougars. Got 2 touchdowns, and the score is 12-3 Harrisburg. And we'll get you ready for second quarter action. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
This is Chambersburg Trojans football on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Mike Berger back with Ed Gottwaltz. Quickly started the second quarter action and completion by Stoneball to Brady Hughes.
I think it was to Keaton Morris, wasn't it? Number 11? Or was that the 10?
I thought it was the 10. It was,
okay.
It was a completion. That's what we like to see for Chambersburg. Unfortunately, still second and 13. Let's see if Chambersburg can do it. They can pull a trick up their sleeve. As we know, the Cougars have a lot of them. Ball on the 33-yard line. Chambersburg just starting here, second quarter. Thanks for joining us. 12-3 is our score. And here's a handoff.
That's Morton, I believe.
Going down the middle. Is he close back to the original line of scrimmage?
That's Kyrie Morton.
Kyrie Morton, the junior, 5'9", 195-pounder.
Got 4 yards.
Fortunately for Chambersburg, it's third down. Here we go. And
it's third and about 10.
And 10 to go for that first down. Let's see if they can convert on third downs. Harrisburg very successful in their last drive on third down opportunities. Stoneball barks the call, gets the slow snap, He fires one, and it's caught, completed by Hughes. Good catch. Clock keeps ticking, and you've got a first down for Chambersburg. That was a great play by Stumball to Hughes.
Stumball's really looking pretty sharp tonight, and Hughes seems to be the man. That's his third catch already.
And it's probably the weather tonight's perfect for him. I mean, it's not real windy. It's just a good night to throw that football, and Stumball's showing it. So what a play by Chambersburg. That able to capitalize on a third down conversion. Ball on the 48-yard line. Let's see what the Chambersburg Trojans can do. Harrisburg's defense is ready. Quick handoff, and he's going backwards. They'll get forward progress, but some big play pumped up is the Cougars. Jai Burney is one of them.
It's Morton on the carry.
Yeah, he basically maybe even lost a yard on that, and he went back about 10 yards. About forward progress. Not a lot of forward in that play, and they're going to keep it still 2nd and 10.
Interesting that Keyshawn's not in there. He does take a break here and there for some plays. Not normally more than one now. Hope that doesn't mean something bad.
Yeah, let's hope not. My fingers are crossed. 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 48-yard line. Stoneball has it. He hands it to his man. Morton again. He's spinning. He has the whole team of the Cougars on him trying to get him down. Man, he's strong. Unfortunately, he's strong, but this is not a lot of yards to gain there.
Going to give him progress up to the Harrisburg 47. That's a gain of 5.
I think they had 10 of the 11 Cougars on him trying to get him down. Harrisburg's not a lot of real big guys. They got some tall guys there on the front line, but Morton now getting some plays here. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for Chambersburg. 8:56 to go here, first half, here on Veterans Night.
They're coming, I think.
And they're going after Stumble. He quickly releases, and it's a good catch to Hughes. Another first down. He's out of bounds. He'll get it. And Hughes is the star of this drive thus far. And it seems cool, relaxed, good play calling there by the coaching staff. Stumble knows the Cougars are coming right at him, and he throws it right at Hughes. Good catch, and he saw where he was at. He got the first down, was knocked out of bounds. And now the ball on the 34-yard line.
It's 4 catches for 43 yards now.
That's what I like about Stumble. He doesn't seem like he's stressed or pressured. He knows what he has to do. And he's, like you said, he's money on these passes tonight. Gets the snap. Hands off again to Morton. Morton, a couple guys tackle him right away. Number 53 was one of them for the Cougars. Tony Patterson, 6'2", 260-pounder. Looks like he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him 1. Well, no, I guess. No, that started at 34, so that's -1.
8:18 to go. First half. Got an entertaining one here. Chambers, we're just trying to get some more points on the board, holding the Cougars, who have 12 points. Stoneball in the squad now in Harrisburg Cougar territory. He throws another one back to Hughes as he catches it. It's close, bobbles it, and says no. The linesman for on the officiating side, he said no catch.
No, I think they get. Where are they going to put the ball?
Look like he's.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, 3rd down, back to the line of scrimmage.
Looked like he was walking back toward the 30.
Yeah, I saw a juggling act by Hughes, and then looked like it fell, and now we got another situation. Trojans 3rd and 10. They were able to successfully get a first down the last 3rd down conversion. Let's see what Stonewall can do here. Shotgun formation, takes a couple steps to the right side, throws one right to the Harrisburg Cougars, and he's on his feet and still on 45, 40, and he loses the ball. He's on the ground down. It's an interception by Harrisburg. It was right to him. But is it? There's a flag. Is that after the play?
I don't know. I didn't see who had it. Somebody did something after the play, I think, for Harrisburg.
So if it's after the play.
Or maybe it was during the play. I'm not sure, but.
Officials are earning their paycheck tonight. They're walking back with the football.
It is Harrisburg's ball.
But a penalty right after that interception.
I don't know who intercepted that. There's so much going on over there. I couldn't get the number of the guy that picked it off.
To be honest with you, the numbers are hard to make out with the way they're uniform.
They are.
So the good news for Chambersburg, there is any. It's going to be a lot farther back than the original where the interception was. Of course, the bad news, turnovers. Third down conversion opportunity for Stumbaugh and right in the hands of the mystery receiver for the Cougars. And for Chambersburg right now, they got to not think about that, and they got to stop them here. Don't want to get this lead increased. 12-3 Cougars, 7:48 to halftime. Number 7, Kane Everson, nice pass down the middle, easy catch. He's on the ground as soon as he catches it. Not a real easy catch, had to lean and grab it. Number 26 for the Cougars, Amir Pittman, 190-pound sophomore. And Everson, he was ready. He said hike, he threw a nice one, and they got the first down, basically where they had the original interception around that area. And here comes the Cougars. Ball on the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Harrisburg.
Actually, that was a really good catch by Pittman there. But the ball was a little bit high, but he reached out and grabbed it.
Everson fakes the hand, now throws it. It's complete by the Cougars. Not much going there. Good defense by the Trojans. We'll see who caught that football. They're on the far side of the field. Looks like number 6. Kavon Hope with the catch. Lost a yards.
Actually lost 2.
Yeah,
well,
double sticks.
We'll give him 1.
Well, 12 yards to gain for the Cougars here. Ball on the 41, 6:53 to go here in the second.
Everson is 8 for 8.
Not too bad. Everson looking at his receivers, lining them up. 2 set in the backfield. Here we go. Another fake handoff. He wants to go long. He's thinking. Here comes the Trojan defense after him. A missed tackle there. He's still on his feet. And that's what happens when you have a great quarterback, good footwork. He's able to dance around. Looks like around the 37-yard line. Good job by him. The Trojans were coming after him. He swung around. And it could have been a lot worse than what they have right now. It's 3rd and 9 for Harrisburg.
Big player if Chambersburg can stop him.
Not a sellout here tonight, but a pretty good crowd here looking over at the home side as they're trying to cheer on their Trojans here. Big 3rd down, stop. See if Chambersburg can do it. They're going for the blitz. Kane Everson throws it, and it's caught. There on the far side, he catches it. It's very close to a 1st down. He caught it and fell right on his feet. Looked like number 9.
Kent, yep.
Kent. And the linesman's waving. That's not a good sign. When he waves, that means Shane Man Crew gets that.
It's down to the 25, so it's a gain of 13.
So we'll remember this in this first half. Some big 3rd down opportunities by Harrisburg. Got 6:09 ball set here. Fresh set of downs. Trojans seem like they've been on the defensive end of things the whole half. Motion by Jameer Plant.
I think I saw a flag over there.
And there's a mystery flag. Evanson now still on his feet, swirling around. He's around the 20-yard line, 18. He's pushed out of bounds.
He is just so hard to tackle. He is so silky smooth in his moves.
He'd be a good contestant on Dancing with the Stars. I mean, he just spins around.
And it looks like there might not have been a flag.
So it's going to be 3rd down, but unfortunately for Chambersburg, it's very close to another 1st down. Should be 3rd down. Both teams have 3 timeouts, 5:43 to go to halftime. And there is a flag. Yes, there is. Is that on Harrisburg? Yes, it is. Harrisburg has a flag. It's the famous illegal procedure, bring them back 5. We're on the visiting side. Pretty good crowd turnout on our end as well.
3rd and 6 now.
5:42 to go, halftime. Everson has it. He's looking parallel, wants to throw. Now throws downfield, down the middle. Is it caught? No, incomplete. Good defense by Keyshawn. Intended receiver looked like it was Hope.
I think it was Gant.
Gant or
no.
whoever it was a good effort.
Oh, it's 2. Yeah, it's Gant.
Good effort by Harrisburg, but right there was Keyshawn. Good defense. And now it's 4th and 6. That was a big stop. You don't want to.
Well.
Got it. Oh, there's a flag, too. Just want to let you know. I don't know if you saw the flag. I just saw it.
I do eventually. It's going to go back to the 31, so that's probably a hold.
So what's that mean? It's going to stay 3rd down, right?
3rd and 16.
So lots of laundry here in the first half. And the way we've seen Everson, he likes to challenge. He likes the double sticks. It makes him have more room, and he has the arm to throw those long passes. The receivers are set. 3rd and 16. Ball on the 31. He takes a couple steps. He throws a long one. It's a intended receiver. It's incomplete. Double team. Number 9, Dante Kent, was the intended receiver.
I think that was Keyshawn Jones.
Somebody's on the ground for Chambersburg.
Yeah, they went down. That is Keyshawn. He deflected the ball enough that the completion did not happen, but he kind of landed awkwardly.
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. That was a fast-paced series of play right there. As Kent went going down to the end zone, and all of a sudden Trojans saw it converge toward him, and Keyshawn now has his helmet off. Hopefully everything's okay.
He and another teammate
maybe ran into each other.
Well, they did a little bit, but mostly, I mean, Keyshawn was way up in the air, kind of whirly-birding a little bit because he had to sort of stretch across his body to tip that ball. And I don't know if it was on the hit with his teammate. It looked like more like when he hit the ground, I think.
Hopefully he's okay. He's still on the ground, but the good news is he's
sitting up.
He's sitting up. Let's take a quick timeout, as we'll see. Hopefully Keyshawn's okay. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
Mike Berger, Ed Gottwall's back with you. Second quarter action, 5:29 to go. 12-3 is our score. We had a little timeout, hoping Keyshawn's okay.
So it's now 4th and 16 for Harrisburg from the Chambersburg 31.
And by the looks at it, did it look like he was all right?
He was walking off in his own power.
So that's good news. It's 4th down for the Cougars. Let's see. They do a little trick here, a couple of handoffs, and now Ronnell Gant has it. He's trying to find somebody, and he goes lateral back to Kane Everson. Everson has it. He's at the 30, the 20. He goes helmet to helmet, it looks like, around the 15. Is he close to the first down?
Yes, he is. 15 is right about where the first down marker was.
Try to diagram
It looks
that
like
play.
a little short. Yeah, it looks like it came up about a yard short.
Wow.
He was definitely doing everything he could to get that because he really plowed in there, but looks like he came up about a yard short.
He didn't miss it by much. He made it definitely exciting. What'd you have there? A couple of handoffs, a lateral pass, and then
Honestly, I'm trying to use the binoculars to find it. I couldn't find the ball. It wasn't until it came back over this way.
So what an entertaining series of events on that play. And Chambersburg, lucky for them, they'll have the football. Unfortunately for them, they have it on their own 16. But guess what? Still 12-3. Let's see what Stumbaugh can do. 5:15 to go to halftime. Stumbaugh gets the ball, hands it off to Keish. That's number 20. It's Morton, Kyrie Morton. He gets some good yardage on that play. And it'll be second down. So Morton, 4:53 to go here, 12-3 till halftime is our score.
Morton picked up 5 on that.
Long drive by Harrisburg, and good for Trojans, able to stop it. Here's another handoff and a big stop. And they were waiting for him. He's pumped up, number 4, Bernie. Number 4, Jai Bernie. And stop on the Trojans.
That was Morton, and they're going to lose about 4 on that. That's going to make it 3rd and 9.
Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Of course, the Keyshawn thing, that was an injury timeout. Well, there we go again. Seems like every time I look up, it's a 3rd down.
Can't do anything foolish here.
3rd and 9 for Chambersburg. And Stoneball throw, and it's caught.
That's Kevin Lee, I believe.
Lee has it.
He's up at the 30. That'll be a first down. Should be a first down. Oh, wait. Yeah, because they started under 16.
Yeah, the chain crew's moving. And it's a first down for the Trojans. Trojans, they can mix up. They got some guys who can catch the football, and you need those for big 3rd down opportunities. And once again, Stoneball with a nice throw. He's been throwing really effective tonight.
I think this is the best passing game I've seen him have. Very accurate, except for that interception. That was not good. But
here's Lipinski. He's on the wide outside. He's going to get the football. He catches it. He tries to go around a couple defenders, but they're waiting for him. Not much going there. Good defense by the Cougars.
Well, they had one blocker out there, and that one blocker just got completely enveloped by the defender, and there's nothing he could do at that point.
Elijah Scott, number 15, was waiting for him on the Harrisburg side, and it's now 2nd and 14 for the Trojans.
-4 on that play.
It's 3 minutes to go here to halftime. 12-3 is our score.
If nothing else, they're keeping the clock moving and giving Harrisburg less chance to be able to score here toward the end.
It's Jekyll and Hyde from last year. You got kudos for Trojans. They're keeping this a ball game, and they have the football.
Look out.
Cougars are rushing in.
Nice
Stoneball
move,
swings around, and he's looking. He decides to take it himself. Good job avoiding that all-out blitz.
That was a great play by Stoneball. He faked inside and rolled to the outside, and
it could have been really bad, but it turned out to be good.
Yeah, there were 3 guys going to pile on him, and he ended up making something out of nothing. Looks like they got the ball back to the 29, so he only gained 3, but it was a
could have been a lot worse.
Pretty quality 3 there.
Yeah, and we'll have the veterans program for you at halftime as they're starting to line up there on the other end zone toward the high school. We won't talk. We'll let you hopefully hear. We'll warn you, might be some cannons. We've heard them already tonight. 3rd and 10. Stoneball has it. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle, and it's complete by number 88 for the Trojans. It's Garner Funky still. 20, 15, 10. They can't get him down. Finally, they do. Around the 3-yard line. Garner Funk. Great catch. Great run. And here comes the Trojans with 2:21 to go and 3 timeouts.
He almost was able to take that the whole way. He cut back toward the middle to gain himself some other yards. Just needed 2 more steps. Looks like he's down at the 2-yard line.
And he can come out of the woodwork. He had a great play there against the game of Cumberland Valley here. Last time I was there a couple of weeks ago. He's a big guy, and he was right there in the middle of the field with a great catch. And they couldn't get him.
69 yards on that play. And that, again, that pass was right on the money.
Funk, big play. Nice pass by Stoneball.
This is huge now. They got to find a way to get this in there.
Ball on the 2-yard line. Stoneball looking to hand it to Morton. Does he go anywhere? He finds a brick wall. It looks like he's going to be stood on his feet and the whistle's blown. Not much going there, and it's going to be 2nd and 2. Man, they got to get something here. What a big play.
They lost a yard on that. That's what they really couldn't afford to do, and they're going to call timeout.
Chambersburg wants to call a timeout, and it gives me a chance to talk about F&M Trust, one of our proud sponsors. F&M Trust, if your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is a local community bank, and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com or visit the F&M Trust location nearest you. Member FDIC. Mike Berger along with Ed Gottwals, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And what an exciting closing moments here in the first half. Chambersburg with the football on the 3-yard line, 2nd down. A 69-yard play by Mr. Garner Funk. And able to get Trojans hoping they can get some points out of this. That'll really pump them up going into the locker room if you're able to get a score here.
No question of that.
You're playing one of the top teams in the state. Harrisburg #1 in the 6A district. Chambersburg #4. Let's see what the Trojans can do.
I don't think they're going to be able to just run this ball up the middle. But we'll see. Keyshawn's back in the game.
Good news. That's good news. Morton's been getting a lot of the hands off. And does Keyshawn have it? Is he able to get in?
Nope.
No. Clapping here on the visiting side. They like the defense there, going right in that brick wall. And it's now 3rd down.
Looks like it got it. Nothing. So it's still 3.
Yeah, 3rd down. 1:08 to go. Trojans have 2 timeouts to go here at the halftime. And they're looking at their coaching staff, figuring out what can we do.
Well, it's not an easy call, to be honest with you.
No. That's why they're looking over there. We need another
timeout. They're also letting the clock run. I don't think they want Harrisburg to get this ball back.
Yeah,
that part I'm fine with. They're just going to wait and then call another timeout, that's all.
And there it is. There's a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. This is the FSM Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
In St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Back here at Chambersburg Senior High School, big play to say the least for Chambersburg. 3rd down, ball in the 2, 44.1 seconds ago till halftime.
Stumball's been very accurate tonight, but honestly, in this situation, they really haven't had to pass this year. They've just been able to run it in. I'm not sure they're going to. Now, Stumball's under center instead of in shotgun. He might try to sneak it. Nope.
Stumball, he fakes it. He wants to throw. He's looking. It's incomplete. It was intended for Funk. Funk, number 88, unable to catch it.
Looks like Andre White's the guy that knocked it away.
We talked about him in the pregame.
Yep. I like the play called by Chambersburg. Just good defense by Harrisburg there.
Yeah, the bottom line, the Keyshawn run down the middle wasn't working. They called the timeout. And good job by Stumball to fake hands, swing it out, try to find somebody. Funk was there, but just too many hands of the defense for Harrisburg. Now it's 4th down.
Bringing in Tyler Luther to try the field goal.
And they're hoping for easy money here to get those extra 3 points on the board to cut it to 6.
They had 2 kicks, points after block last week, so I hope they've been working on that.
And he gets the ball. There it is. It's right down the middle. It is good. Luther gets number 3 again for him. He's had 2 of them tonight. And the Trojans cut it now to 12-6. And we got about 36 seconds to go to halftime. We'll keep it right here. Just to remind you, we'll have our commercial break, and then we'll just keep it on the presentation. That'll give us a chance to accumulate the stats for you. To get you ready for that second half, and it's been a good one so far.
Yep. I really did not see any chance of being like last year. The first play from scrimmage didn't look very good.
No. You never know. If that's what they're going to do, the biggest thing tonight, that first play in the beginning of the game, fine. Trojans have done a great job. Harrisburg's had the ball the bulk of the half. And unfortunately for Harrisburg, they had some flags that killed them. They've had some long drive to try to get the first downs. And now the Chambers is going to kick it off here. 36 seconds to go here. And Dante Kent, he's out there in the backfield. Dana Purdy.
I hate to state the obvious here, but can't let them score here.
Right.
They're going to get some chances. They're going to get a few plays in here. Just can't let that happen.
Luther sets. He's ready for the kick. Kevon Hope's out there as well. Let's see if Luther can get a good kick here. 36 seconds ago. Still plenty of time. Cougars still have 3 timeouts as well.
He does get a good kick.
Nice booming kick there on the right side. It rolls into the end zone. And the Cougars will start at the 20-yard line. That might be better than them trying to get the ball.
Yeah, it's always dangerous for Harrisburg.
The way they run and
yep. So I will say this though, that Chambersburg's kick return teams on defense have been really good this year. I mean, they've really not allowed any big returns that I can remember. They've done a great job, and they got some good kids in there that are kind of specialists, and they've really kind of taken ownership of that.
So it's been an hour-long half for both teams, and we'll have an extended halftime, so this will be a long game tonight, just to let you know.
Well, a lot more passes than usual. Last week we had hardly any.
12-6 our score. Harrisburg with the football. And here's Kane. And
no, that's
he hands it. Actually, it's Rennell Gant.
Yeah, he took the snap, and he's tackled way behind the line.
And he's down. The ball gets loose, but you're right. Gant had the ball, and he tried to trick the Trojans, but guess what? The Trojans got him.
But Garner Funk made the tackle.
Man, Funk having a great half here.
Where are they putting that ball down?
Well, I don't know. They better hurry up because there's less than 10 seconds to go.
They're obviously not going to. Looks like he's back on the 11, so that was a loss of 9 on that play.
Well, there's no way they can do a play now.
No.
All right, so that will end the half here in Chambersburg. We got a good one. Harrisburg 12, Chambersburg 6. We'll have the halftime show for you. We'll keep it for the ceremony. Thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. We got a lot of action for you in the second half. I'd like to remind you, this is the F&M Trust Sports Network, the MidPennBroadcasting.com, and the SportsPage.blog.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg offers very large facilities for banquets, wedding receptions, family gatherings, and more. Open to non-members, members, and the community for the rental facilities. Call AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg at 717-267-0618 to arrange your next special event. We also offer catering services. AmVets Post 224, 750 5th Avenue, Chambersburg. The membership and staff totally support Chambersburg Area High School athletics.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Tip Top Cleaners is your complete dry cleaning service. Custom dry cleaning and laundry, alterations and repairs. Tip Top Cleaners will pick up or you can drop off. Same-day service on most items if received by 10 a.m. Tip Top Cleaners, serving the area since 1947, located at 337 Wayne Avenue, Chambersburg. Phone 717-264-7319. Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pat and Carla's 3 at 920 South Main Street in Chambersburg offers dine-in and carry-out 7 days a week. Free delivery, some served on homemade bread, pizza, and a variety of pasta dinners at Pat and Carla's 3. Free online ordering at patandcarlas3.com. Pizza, subs, and homemade bread at Pat and Carla's 3, 920 South Main Street in Chambersburg. Phone 717-267-1119.
This is the sound of a car engine. Hidden within is damaging surface wear, up to 75% of which happens during warm-up. But new Castrol GTX Magnatec has intelligent molecules that cling, providing an extra layer of protection from the start. Listen to your engine with new Castrol GTX Magnatec. Instant protection from the moment you start. Sound of surface wear dramatized. As tested in the Industry Sequence 4A wear test.
Sykes Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering. Hatch Heroes near Chambersburg Area Senior High School features homemade soups, subs, salads, and in-house fresh-baked rolls daily. Hatch Heroes specializes in Maryland crab soup, chili, and lump crab cakes. Delivery is available. All major credit cards are accepted. Find us on Facebook. Hatch Heroes, a Chambersburg tradition. 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Phone 717-263-7003.
The United States Coast Guard. Good evening. Welcome to Burlington Stadium, the 6th Annual Veterans Recognition Night. We are honored to be surrounded by those individuals who have or are currently serving our country. The Chambersburg area senior high school students, faculty, and staff are pleased to honor these individuals by displaying our support at the newly constructed Chamber patio located at the northern point of the stadium. This outdoor education area will be used as an outdoor gathering and gathering for generations to come. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker this evening, Ed Miller, the commander of Charles Middlehouse CSW Code 1599.
You want to hear that? We want to hear your feet up. It's on young man. I'm a Colin Kaepernick. I'm a Colin Kaepernick fan. Yeah, that's what I'm not a veteran. I'm a fan of Colin Kaepernick. Old man. I'm playing, old man. Stop playing. Stop playing, old man. Stop playing, bro. Real talk, my nigga. Stop playing. I smack that up.
He served with the VA National Guard in Chambersburg. Joined the Revolutionary Guard in Harrisburg in 1974. Where he was commissioned as an officer.
You gotta write the news, they gotta write like what
And
you
rose to the
like
rank Second Air Intelligence
Man, 90 years old, I wasn't born, you know what I mean?
Obtaining
Shut up.
Lieutenant
This ain't Vietnam, you know what I mean?
He served in the inactive reserve from 1994 to 2008. Chuck was a veteran of the Cold War, and Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm. Among the awards Chuck received during his military career were the American Thunder Medal and the Air Force Commendation. In closing, we honor Chuck for all he did during his lifetime. We also honor and salute all the veterans here tonight for all that we stand for. Thank you. Set the clock.
The baseball will now sing the honor of our veterans, America to you.
I came to watch football, not this.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg, offers dine-in and carry-out 7 days a week. Free delivery, some served on homemade bread, pizzas, and a variety of pasta dinners at Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery. Free online ordering at patandcarlas1.com. Pizzas, subs, and homemade bread at Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg. Phone 717-263-6353.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
You are invited to explore the new Franklin County Visitor Center on Route 11 and Route 30 at the grand opening on Saturday, November 24th. The new gateway to Franklin County, located at 15 South Main Street in downtown Chambersburg, was a former bank building from 1865 until 2015. Visitors can tour the facility and explore stories of Franklin County related to World War I, Franklin County bridges, artisans at work, Franklin Fresh, and On the Move. Videos to showcase of the county's history, beauty, and culture will be shown in the bank vault. There will be downtown walking tours, plus itineraries and brochures to explore all of Franklin County. The center will open at 10 a.m., at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. 300 years of American history, including 1864, the ransoming, burning, and rebirth of Franklin County will be presented. Save the date, November 24th, Small Business Saturday, for the grand opening of the new Franklin County Visitor Center.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider. Always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Well, hopefully you'll be able to at least watch the veterans program they had here at the high school tonight. And we had a great first half. Chambersburg only down 12-6, and 6 points is because of the 2 field goals by Tyler Luther and a couple touchdowns for the Cougars. And Ed, tell us some stats.
Well, Harrisburg had 8 first downs, Chambersburg 5. The rushing was not much for either team. Harrisburg 10 for 35, Chambersburg 14 for 15. Passing, Harrisburg 9 out of 10, no interceptions, 204 yards. Chambersburg 8 out of 13, 1 pick and 166. So total offense, Harrisburg 239, Chambersburg 181. That's quite respectable. Brady Hughes is the leading receiver for Chambersburg with 4 catches for 43 yards. Alex Lipinski has 2 for 41. Garner Funk had that 1 for 69. Harrisburg Rynell Kent, the leading receiver, 2 for 67 yards and a touchdown. So Chambersburg's held their own. There's no question of that. Harrisburg does get the ball to start the half. Defense getting another hold here. That might just get the momentum going a little bit in that direction too.
Yeah, and some things we were really impressed with in that first half was Stumball. He seemed relaxed, cool, collective, able to get some third down conversions. They get the Trojans within striking distance and able to throw some good passes right on the money. I mean, he kept Brady Hughes busy, that's for sure, in that first half. He had some nice catches there on the sideline, and a little scared there, Keyshawn Jones. He's okay. That's good for Chambersburg because he came back a couple plays later. So the bottom line is this. Harrisburg's going to start with the football, and they're only up by 6. And for Chambersburg, it would love to have a stop here to start the second half.
Yes, they would. Give you a couple local scores here. At halftime, James Buchanan leads Cesar Chavez Charter 21-0. Waynesboro leads Greencastle at the half 30-0. And at the end of 3, it's Shippensburg 0, Northern York 0.
Any surprises there, Ed? Or?
I'm surprised Waynesboro is that far ahead. And Ship Northern, I'm kind of surprised that they both have dynamic running backs, but I guess the defense has been ruling so far.
And Cesar Chavez, they're out of the D.C. area? Or what?
Yes.
You don't hear that school
Didn't
too
know
much.
a thing about it. Shippensburg is now ahead 7-0 in the fourth quarter now. Adam Hauser scored from 3 yards out with just looks like the first play of the fourth quarter. So we're ready to go here, second half.
Long halftime. Thanks for joining us tonight as we're getting ready for second half action. Chambersburg will be kicking off here as Luther gets the ball on the holder. And the Cougars are set in the backfield. only up by 6, and let's hope Trojans can step up some D here, and they're within striking distance.
Just don't want to let Harrisburg get that big-time momentum going.
No, nothing like that first drive of the game, please.
Well,
up for Harrisburg, their
yes.
first drive. Here we go. Luther's kick is a good one again. It goes to the right corner, and it's caught by the Cougars around the 2-yard line. And he's going down the side, and the Trojans will tackle him. He's still on his feet around the 20, 21-yard line. That's where the Cougars offense will start. Kane Everson had some big plays there to start out the first half. Almost had unreal plays, trying to reach for another first down, and just short. Trojans, that was a nice stop. But let's see what they can do. Harrisburg just underway here, second half, 12-6 our score. Second to last home game for Chambersburg.
Harrisburg will put the ball in play at their own 21. He only ran the ball 10 times, and 3 of those were Everson's, and 4 of Everson's. I think only 1 was planned. So
there's looks like he's going to hand size, keeps himself, and he goes around, gets some yardage, some good yardage. It'll be second down for Harrisburg. They do good on that first down. They get some yards enough to start that good drive. They got 6 there. It'll be 2nd and 4. There's a handoff spinning, and Trojans are right there ready for him. Looks like number 5, Plant, had the football.
Yep.
And a good tackle by the Trojans, able to stop them. And quickly it's 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to give him loss of 1 on the play, I believe. They just, nope.
Well, they're bouncing.
Looks like no gain. 3rd and 4, I believe.
I don't think. Well, there's a flag on the field too. Let's see. I just noticed that the umpire's picking up the flag, and he's pointing. It's against the Cougars, so Harrisburg gets the first flag of the second half. Lots of laundry there in the first half, especially in the second quarter.
That's going to take it back to the 17, so it's minus 10.
All on the 17, 2nd and 14. Seems like Harrisburg has been in this situation a lot here. And Everson now, is he still heavy? Looked like he was going to hand it off, and he spins and goes around. Looks like Gant had the football way on the other side. It's hard to see the numbers here. I do see a number 2.
Yeah, Gant, yep.
Gant got the football, not much to show for it. And it's 3rd and long for the Cougars.
Actually, the ball now is back at the 13, so.
Trojans will love a big stop here. There's Everson.
Last play actually lost 3 yards.
Taking a lot of time here.
Got to stop on this one.
There with the football is Harrisburg. Nowhere to go. A long throw. It's incomplete. Is that a backwards pass?
No. They thought maybe it might be a fumble, but he got it out. It was a pass.
And is that Everson a quarterback? I don't think that's him either. Looks like number 2 had the football there on that play. Rynell Gantz. I didn't see Everson on that play.
You're right. He's left-handed too. that 2 and 7 looks so much alike. It's ridiculous.
Well, guess what? For Chambersburg, they got to love this. It's 4th down. And Lee is out there around the 40. As they're going to have to punt this, obviously, you would hope.
Looks like number. I tell you, their numbers are hard to read.
Yeah, I just noticed that Everson didn't have that last here's the kick, trying to kick it, and he does. It's a short one.
It's going to bounce.
Takes a bounce around the 45, going to Harrisburg way, and they grab it around the 47-yard line.
That was carry on the punt.
So good field position here for Chambersburg. They're in Harrisburg territory. The ball's on the 47 with 10:19 to go. Good job by the defense for Chambersburg. Didn't have a lot of tricks up their sleeve on the Harrisburg first drive there. Trojans were composed, and guess what? The penalty flags that time did hurt Harrisburg.
They're going to start at Harrisburg's 47.
Oh, I'm making sure Stoneball's quarterback. Yes, he is. Number 12. He's there. He gets ready. Keyshawn right beside him. He fakes a handoff to Keyshawn. He decides to keep it, and guess what? Not a good idea. He's tackled quickly. He spins around. Deontay Nichols, the 210 senior, with a nice tackle. That's the loss of yardage for Chambersburg.
Yeah, that play was not going to work because they had Keyshawn covered very well, and Stoneball pretty much had to keep it. And he lost 6 on the play.
It also looked like it was in slow motion, like Harrisburg just watched. They knew exactly something was.
Well, Nichols came through the gap, and while Stumble hesitated to decide what he's going to do with it, he just ran him down.
2nd and 16, Chambersburg. They did have good field position. They still have their around midfield, but they still got 16 to go for the first. Trojans lining up. And Stumble wants to pass. He throws one right down the middle. Nowhere really to go. Keyshawn was going in that direction, and lucky for Stumble as there was 3 defenders closing in, and it's an incomplete 3rd down, Chambersburg.
I don't think any defenders were looking at the ball.
No, there was a
little contact in there, but nothing to call a flag on. 3rd and 16.
So no man's land, incomplete, causes a 3rd and 16 for Chambersburg.
That 6-yard loss on first down was really hurt.
And a lot of these passing incompletes is also making the game stretch out a little longer here.
See if they can pull something out here.
We have Brady Hughes here on the left side. He's going downfield. Stumble, you better watch it. They're coming after him, and they tackle him. They got the blitz. This was successful, and dancing around is number 52 for the Cougars. Looks like Saquon Carter-Barton, the 210-pounder, junior, and that's going to go 4th down.
Another loss of 5, so Chambersburg lost 11 on 3 plays there.
They're not the biggest of guys, but, man, they're fast. They go in there in a hurry. Stumble, he didn't know what to do with it. He was trapped. He was done.
Yeah, he tried to juke the one guy, but he had no chance.
Luther's going to have to kick the ball. He's at the 28. Gets the ball. Here's the kick. It's a nice high one. And it's going to take a bounce on the 32 and roll out of bounds. And the Cougars will have the football. I'd like to remind you, this is F&M Trust Sports Network. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Mike Bergelon, Ed Gottwal's 8:42 to go here, 3rd quarter. Harrisburg just the 12-6 lead, but they do have the football. Chambersburg had good field position, but nothing to show for it.
And I don't think that's Everson. That's Gant again.
Now Gant has the ball. Well, to see if something's going on with Everson, but Gant makes a nice move down the middle around the defense of Chambersburg, gets the 1st down and more. Man, he's a small guy, but, man, he can run around, and he got the football and got the yardage up to the 35. They're in Chambersburg territory. And right now I'm going to see if I can find Everson on the bench.
Let's pick up a 32 on that.
Here's Gant again. He's good. He's just going around the defense. They're having a hard time. He's going past that front line. And that's close to another 1st down. I don't know. I don't see number 7 anywhere.
Nope. They did give him they're going to give 2nd and 1.
Maybe an official timeout here. Now they're going to wind the clock, reset here. 2nd and 1, 8:18 to go, 3rd quarter.
This looks similar to what CD East did last year with Everson. They just put him back at quarterback, and then here's a pass.
Motion by Plant. He catches by Gant. There's a flag. He's tackled down. Maybe it's a block in the back on the Cougars.
That was a pass from Gant to Plant.
So not designed what the Cougars wanted here. And
I think it's a hold.
Another penalty on Harrisburg. So they definitely have had more penalties than Chambersburg.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's typical. Ball's going to go back to the 36. So 10-yard holding penalty.
Right now, Gant, 5'10", 175 senior, doing the quarterback duties right beside his buddy Jameer Plant. He's right behind him. As Gant waits for the football, now quick over to Plant. Plant trying to make some moves. He's able to, goes around some defenders of Chambersburg and kind of goes back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of dancing, but nothing to show for it.
Got
And 3rd and 11, 3rd down for Chambersburg. or 3rd and 7, excuse me. It's still 3rd down. And Gant's running over to the head coach. So we'll have to, I don't know if we'll be able to find out what happened here, but when you don't have your main guy, Kane, out, that's definitely, I mean, they got a lot of athletic guys, but.
And it's just going to change the way they run their offense for sure. He's not nearly the passer that Everson is, but he still
has the legs.
Yep. And that's what we're going to see a lot of here, I think. A lot of quarterback draws.
Dana Purdy right beside Gant. Gant goes back. He's looking to throw. He throws one, not a good one. And he goes in the middle of 4 defenders of Chambersburg. His attendant receiver is about 10 yards farther than where the pass landed.
Yeah, the passing attack is going to be a whole lot different now.
That was Dante Kent, who ran all the way down to the end zone. The ball landed around the 15.
They might go for it here.
4th and 7.
Looks like they are.
This could be interesting with Everson out. Only up 12-6. There's a big 4th down play.
I would definitely be watching for Gant to do some running here if he doesn't have a receiver open right away.
I'm sure Coach Luther knows that's what's going to happen here.
There he
Here's
goes.
Gant. He goes around, spinning over to the
Nice
right
job.
side. Good job by the defense. He stops them, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Chambersburg will have it, 1st down.
It's Tyshawn Worrell in there, and along with Andrew Shetter, Bryce Diller, a whole gang of them.
Chambersburg just looks, they're not intimidated whatsoever by this team tonight. They are just stepping up when they need to. And that showed for it right there. You knew they were going to run the ball, and they were right there waiting for them. Come on, Chambersburg. Let's see what they can do. Up, down, only by 6. Ball on their own 29. 6:42 here in the 3rd.
Well, Harrisburg is certainly capable of letting their defense win the game.
Ball wants it, gets the low snap, he fires, and it's completed to his man Brady Hughes. He's been active tonight. He's down there on that sideline, and he catches the football, stays in, and it's 2nd down.
They're doing those timing patterns out here to the side, and Harrisburg's giving a pretty big cushion.
I think that's been the number 1 play, don't you think, at tonight? That's that pass to the Brady.
7 yards on that play. Oops.
Keyshawn Jones, haven't said his name a lot tonight. They've been keeping him quiet. He has the ball now. He finds a hole in the middle.
1st down.
Enough for the 1st down. Hey, he don't need to get 199 yards or 299.
No.
As long as he gets these big plays like it just did, that's what Chambersburg needs to keep this drive going. They get the 1st down. Ball in the 39. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd. The smart football by Brady Stoneball tonight. Their defense has been giving them some challenges here in the 2nd half. They've been fast going after him, but he's been finding Hughes and Keyshawn. And here's Jones
right.
now. He swings over to the right, but right there's the Cougar defense. And number 4 was the help on there, Jai Burney.
Very tough to run outside on Harrisburg. They are just too quick.
No, that play has just not been successful.
They've only really tried it 2 or 3 times, and there's a reason why.
Right.
He lost 1 on that.
Jones got them the 1st down. Still, it's 2nd down now for Chambersburg.
7 carries for Keyshawn in total of 2 yards.
Wow. Hughes lining up on the left side, looking at the line to make sure he's set on the line. Stoneball, 10 seconds on the play clock. Gets the ball, throws it. He's looking for Lee. It goes over his head, and it's incomplete. Guarded by Jameer Plant. Just a little too far out of his reach. And it'll be 3rd down. Love a big play here. He's get it past midfield.
3rd and 11. One of these times they're going to fake that quick pass to Hughes and try to get him to go long. But
And I like the play of Garner Funk. Don't forget about him, too. He's lined up. He's had a big play tonight, 69 yards to help with that 3-point drive. Here's Stoneball, a couple steps back. He's looking for Funk. It goes off his hand. It's intercepted by Harrisburg's number 9, Dante Kent. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. He has an opening at the 10. At the 5, he goes in. Touchdown, Harrisburg. Just bad luck there by Stoneball. Funk almost had it, went off his fingertips. and unfortunately for them, a touchdown for the Cougars.
That's the worst thing that could happen. Obviously, Chambersburg let Harrisburg defense score, but it was not a bad play. It was a good pass by Stumbo. It was right to Funk. The problem was just about the time he got the ball in his hands, he got popped and the ball just bounced up in the air a little bit, and Kent was right there. And
he found a hole too.
He made one nice little move there, and you could tell he was gone then. He just went all the way to the far corner.
Sees open, he went in, got in the end zone, and 6 points for the Cougars. And it's a timeout by Harrisburg. They want to do a little strategy here. They like to extend the lead. I'm sure they're going to go for a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
But, man, we're thinking maybe a big play here for Chambersburg. They got a first down by the Jones, nice run. Then they had a third down chance here. And just the pass, this unfortunately too many hands in the teapot. And Funk, he was there, just unable for him to get it. And great, once the Harrisburg gets it, they can run, man.
Well,
they got the moves.
The thing is, yeah, and you really can't fault Chambersburg. That was a good pass, and Funk was right there, but he just did good defense because he got hit right at that moment that his hands hit it, and the ball, there's no way to pull it in.
So after a good defensive stop by the Trojans to get the ball, because Harrisburg a little different now with their main Kane Everson out. You got Gantz in. As Gantz walking slowly over, they're going to try the 2-point conversion here. He has his man lined up. Looks like number 3, Dana Purdy. He lines. He's looking for him. Instead, he goes down the middle. Easy catch. 2-point conversion. It looks like number 18. Either 18 or 16.
I think it's 18.
Either or, they got the 2 points.
18.
20-6 our score. We'll be right back. 4:45 to go here, third quarter. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Hatch Heroes near Chambersburg Area Senior High School features homemade soups, subs, salads, and in-house fresh-baked rolls daily. Hatch Heroes specializes in Maryland crab soup, chili, and lump crab cakes. Delivery is available. All major credit cards are accepted. Find us on Facebook. Hatch Heroes, a Chambersburg tradition. 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Phone 717-263-7003.
Just a pass that didn't go the Trojans' way. Eagles, a nice run by Kent to get 6 points on the board. It's 20-6 Harrisburg. And Ed, I guess the good news is they're still in this game. Chambersburg needs to get something on the board here and come right back, because 20-6, you got plenty of time left.
There's plenty of time. They've just got to find some way on offense to be able to score.
And the catch is by Worrell for the Trojans. He finds an opening and gets hit hard right there on the 28. A real hit, but he goes right back up. Not sure who hit him, but man, he got nailed. Is that number 1?
I thought it was 4, but I'm not sure.
But
I can't. Those numbers are really difficult. The way they have their jerseys kind of gathered, if you're trying to look in the front, it's hard to see.
He got clocked, but luckily he was able to get up. Trojans have the ball on their own 30. 1st and 10, 4:38 to go, third quarter. Trojans now down 20-6. 2-point conversion was successful by the Cougars. Let's see what Brady can do. Keyshawn right behind him. Lee lined up.
Can't turn the ball over anymore. That's really key right now.
He's looking for Hughes, and he gives it to Keyshawn. He swings to the right side and immediately tackled at the knees. Not too much doing for Keyshawn.
Actually, that's going to probably equal his longest run of the night. They're going to give him about 2 there.
White and Saquon Carter-Barton part of that help with the tackle, and Trojans now 2nd and 7. A little over 14 to go here in the third.
Once again, if you watch Chambersburg football this year, that play has been piling up some big yards, but not against these guys. They're just too fast out there.
There's Brady now. Is he giving it to Keyshawn? No, he sized the pass. It's a quick pass and a quick down is Shetter. We haven't heard his name too much tonight. He got the quick parallel and immediately was tackled down.
I just don't think those plays are going to work. Harrisburg's defenders are just too quick out here. The guys that they're out there to block for them just can't get to them. They're getting going right past them to get to the guy with the ball.
Seems like the only thing that's been effective with the passing game has been those slant passes down the sidelines. These little parallels and trying to get to Keyshawn. Harrisburg knows what they're doing. Guess what? 3rd down. Just like that. Is there a flag?
No, I don't think so.
Well, they're just taking their time for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I can't see. They're putting the ball in at 30. They're going to give them no gain on that. That's kind of generous, to be honest with you.
3rd and 7. Let's see Chambersburg once again can try to get this 3rd down conversion. Stone ball motion, Keyshawn to move over to his left. Brady gets the ball. Looking for Hughes downfield, and immediately he's gang tackled. Does he lose the football? The officials are running in. Harrisburg thinks they have it, and the umpire says yes, they do. Turnover for the Trojans, and not where you want the ball at for a turnover, as Harrisburg is in business.
They just turned the game over to their defense, and their defense is doing the job.
And that tells you a good team. You know, you have your main Kane Everson out, but you have the other side of the coin. Your defense is stepping up for you.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Chambersburg is not doing enough running-wise to keep Harrisburg away from Stoneball. Now they know the pass is coming, especially since they're ahead now, and he's just getting rushed a lot now.
Gant still doing quarterback duties. Dana Purdy right beside him. Ball on the 26-yard line, 3:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Gant gets it, keeps it himself. He goes down the field and gets some yardage. Quick tackling by the Trojans. Looks like Garner Funk there to help. Gant is fast. He gets 5. This will hurt bad if they get a score here. Down 20-6. Still plenty of time to go, but it seems like the last 10 minutes or so, it's been all Harrisburg. You can feel the momentum shift. Here's Gann again. Immediately is tackled by the Trojans. And that's a good job by 58 for Chambersburg. That's Tucker Karn, 5'11" senior, stopping Gann in his path, and it's now 3rd and 5.
I'm sure they'll go for 4 downs here.
Oh, yeah. Ball on the 22, 3rd and 6. Motion by Plant. Now there's another flag. This will be against Harrisburg.
I think that was illegal procedure.
And that'll bring them back 5.
Of course, Chambersburg has any chance of trying to make a comeback here. They cannot let Harrisburg score here.
Not at all. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors tonight, including Keystone Ford and Shippensburg Physical Therapy. Thanks so much for helping us make this happen. We got a good game for you. Hopefully it's not going to slip away here as Cougars are 3rd and 11. Ball on the Chambersburg 27. Motion by Plant. And here is Gant with the throw. It's a long one over the head of everybody, out of bounds. And that was the intended receiver was Dante Kent. He was the guy last time he tried to throw to. This time was overthrown. The last time was underthrown. And it's 4th down.
I tell you, unless somebody gets wide open, I don't see Harrisburg completing anything long. But they did have Plant had gone in motion out to the left side. He was standing there wide open on the sideline. If somebody knows that, they might get back to that play.
Yeah,
now it's 4th and 11.
4th and 11, and you know they got a lot of running different type plays up their sleeve to try to trick the Trojans to get this 11 yards at least for a 1st down. As Gant steps back, he throws it off to Plant. Plant still on his feet, goes in the middle there. Tackle, not enough for the 1st down, looks for me.
No, he's got it.
Oh, he does have it. Man, very close. And there's a flag, though, Ed. Don't get excited yet. Is that against Harrisburg?
Yes, it is.
Man.
I think it was holding.
Well, it looks like he had enough for the 1st, but it's not going to matter now. The hold against the Cougars.
They're going to take it back to the 37.
Still going to be 4th down, but very long, at least for the first down.
Should be 4th and 21, I'm thinking. And they put the ball at the 34 instead of 37.
This is where you're going to miss Everson because he can throw that long pass. And we've seen so far Gann, he's not very effective. That's part of his repertoire. Running game, great. Well, let's see what Gann can do.
4th and 18.
Ball on the 34. Running motion by Purdy. Purdy's looking for the ball. Instead, Gann throws a long one, looking for the center receiver.
Out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
And yes, he is.
Yes, his foot was way on the line. That was very close, though.
Very close, but good for the Trojans. Good catch, just not in the right position for Harrisburg.
Yeah, he would have had to make a pretty good toe tap there to keep that one in bounds. But
it was that Kent, number 9.
I think so, yeah.
Dante Kent. So here we go again. Turnover on downs. Chambersburg will have it on their own 34. Chambersburg's getting their chances. It's not like they're not getting the football. Just got to be able to capitalize. Brady Hughes lined up. Keyshawn set behind Brady. Brady gets the football. Hands it to Keyshawn. Going right down the middle. Not much to go with that. Andre White right there. Texas A&M Division I going there next year was right there ready for them.
They're just not getting anything on first down here, and that's just killing them. They lost another yard.
The clock's ticking here in the third. Under a minute to go. Trojans down 20-6. Yeah, there's just nothing working right now on the offensive side for Chambersburg. They're trying different things.
Andre White is just a really tough customer inside. He's plugging that gap whenever Keyshawn goes.
40 seconds. Keyshawn has it. Throws a quick one. It's complete. It looks like it's Kevin Lee out there, number 1. Nice catch. Right there close to the sideline. They'll get some yards.
7 yards out to the 40, so it's 3rd and 3.
They'll have to get this playoff here. Well, not necessarily. I don't see now the clock's running. So we'll see if they do decide to do a play here, or they'll win the third. 20-6 our score. Harrisburg leads.
They're going to let it ride.
I don't blame them. So we felt the momentum shift here by Harrisburg here in the halfway of the third quarter. And we go to the fourth. Harrisburg up 20-6. Let's see what happens for the Chambersburg Trojans. We'll be right back right here on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Thinking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle. Your local.
Mike Berger back of Ed Gutwall. Start of the fourth quarter, and it's intercepted to the Cougars, number 15. Not a way to start the quarter. Elijah Scott dances in easily, and just like that, we go to commercial break, and you go right to a touchdown for the Cougars. What happened there, Ed?
I'm guessing Stumbaugh just didn't see number 15 there, Elijah Scott, because he threw it right to him.
Wow.
They were trying for a quick out on the left side, and Harrisburg just had that defense set up perfectly, and that was one Stumbaugh should have pulled down. But I'm guessing maybe he was looking right at his receiver and just didn't see the defender. Just killers.
Harrisburg can surprise you just like that. Their first drive of the game. Look at what they did.
Yep.
And then I talk about their defense. Wow. They have really stepped up their game here in the second half. And that could have been a vital blow, a fatal blow for the Trojans, now down by 20. Of course, Harrisburg's going to try to go for 2 here. So people getting settled, ready for fourth quarter action. We're getting ready to start. And then we had to interrupt to tell you they're running in for a touchdown. Elijah Scott, right place, right time. And it's now 26-6. We still don't know what happened to Everson, but it's just showing you why they're one of the best teams in the state. They have other ways to beat you, and right now they're showing you their defense.
Yep. I mean, had Chambersburg been able to sustain some drives and maybe put one more score on the board, this would have been a whole different story. But the fact that they got behind and they have to pass now, that's just playing into Harrisburg's strengths.
So let's see the Cougars can capitalize on the two-point conversion. They were successful last time. As here's Gann, he's looking in and he's caught. And that's 2 more points. Is that Kayvon Hope, number 6?
It is.
He gets to 2, and it's 28-6. Not the best start, worst nightmare for the Trojans. Start the fourth. We'll be right back right after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Mike Berger, Ed Gutwall's back here at Chambersburg Senior High School on Veterans Night. Game 8 of the season. Both teams 6-1 coming in. Unfortunately, somebody's going to have to lose, and it doesn't look good for the Chambersburg Trojans. They could be the culprit of that. Down 28-6.
Yeah, that's too long a road back against this defense, I'm afraid. I don't think Chambersburg has the weapons to do that against these guys.
Sure, Chambersburg will have the ball. They've had the ball, seems like a lot here in the second half.
Well, they've had 3 possessions and 3 turnovers.
Yeah, that doesn't equal much success to get back in the
4
game.
4 possessions and 3 turnovers, sorry.
Here's Kevin Lee. He has it. Caught around the 18, still on his feet, tackled around the 38. Trojans will start the offense here in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, Ed Gotwells will have the story about tonight on the sportspage.blog. We have all kinds of stories for you, not just this game, but we'll have information about the Greencastle-Waynesboro game, Northern at Shippensburg. And Ed, quickly, you have something going on tomorrow, soccer action here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Yeah, it's going to be John Freeman doing that. I have to be in Pittsburgh over the weekend, but John will be handled by himself, no problem.
We'll have some soccer for you on midpennbroadcasting.com. We're excited to have a variety of sports for you. As Chambersburg will have the ball on their own 38. 11:43 to go.
There's Stumball.
Stumball keeps it and gets some good yards.
It's first they've done that read option for a while.
A little chill in the air tonight. Crowd's starting to file out a little bit. Not as big crowd as we had for homecoming. Still a really good crowd. And the Trojans are now 2nd and 2 to get a first down.
That's the kind of first down play they've been needing.
Right. Unfortunately, it came maybe a little too late. Stoneball. Hands it to Keyshawn. Trying to get those 2 yards. Does he? Yes, he does. And it'll be a fresh set of downs for Chambersburg. Keyshawn Jones, not the typical big game he's accustomed to, but guess what? You're not playing a Harrisburg Cougar squad all the time, and they're showing tonight their defense how to stop the Trojans, one of their key weapons. 1st and 10 Chambersburg, ball on the 49. 10:45 to go here in regulation. Brady back to Keyshawn. Still on his feet. Good job by him. 45-40, knocked out of bounds around the 36-yard line. There's the move we're used to seeing, Keyshawn.
Well, he finally got outside that time. That was the big difference.
First down, Chambersburg.
Mark that at the 34. 17 yards on that play.
Trojans down by score 28-6. 1st and 10 though. Let's see. Get some more points on the board. Just 2 field goals. Keyshawn has it, going nowhere. They were ready for him. The defense was pumped and ready.
That was Deontay Nichols breaking through again. They had that play figured out before Chambersburg even called it, I think.
Yeah, man, is he fast? Keyshawn had nowhere to go. I think it was a little too much Keyshawn. They were adjusting, getting set, and they were ready for him that time. Double sticks for the Trojans. 2nd down, ball on the 41-yard line. As now we reach 9:40 to go in the contest.
There's a loss of 7 on the play.
Lee's lined up on the far side. Stumble ready for the football. Looking to pass, going around that side. Instead goes to Funk on his opposite end. Immediately tackled, good catch, but right there the Cougars are waiting for him. Number 14, Harold O'Neal, tackled him down to the ground. And that's another loss of yardage.
That's another loss of 9 there. That's minus 16 in the last 2 plays.
Harrisburg fans, they're laughing, dancing, the cheerleaders. They taste the win in sight here. Now a long 26 yards for the Trojans.
Well, to say Chambersburg's trying a lot of different stuff. Unfortunately, some of it's not working at all, but it's got a lot to do with the defense, too. There's a throwback to Funk. I don't think I've seen that play this year, but Harrisburg sniffing there.
Now
Another
a drop
fumble.
snap, and who's going to get the football? Stumball's trying to grab it and recover it. And it
looks like he did, or somebody from Chambersburg did.
And this makes it even worse. More loss of yardage, and it's 4th down. Luther's going to come out and kick. We'll have next Friday night, Chambersburg takes on Central Dauphin. I assume that'll be senior night. Be the last home game for Chambersburg.
So they went from 1st and 10 to 4th and 33. And
wow.
Loss of 7, loss of 9, loss of 7.
Luther's going to kick. And he gets the ball. And a nice high one. That's going to take a bounce at the 32. Take a Chambersburg bounce, and they'll watch it roll close to the 26-yard line. He's had some good kicks tonight.
He kicks them high. That's one thing they like.
He kicks them high. He's hit some in the corners. Get it away from the speedy returners of the Cougars.
They're going to start their own 26. 31-yard punt.
So Gant came in the 3rd quarter in place of Kane Everson. Has done a decent job, but the defense has done a better job to kind of help the Cougars pull this one away.
Yeah, actually the Harrisburg offense has got a couple first downs, but they only got 1 first down in the second half, but their defense has scored 16 points.
There's another handoff by Gant to Plant.
I think it's.
And he finds an opening. He's at the 45-50. Now knocked out of bounds. They've really got the runners.
Got another
on
penalty.
Jeez. Let me guess, is it on Harrisburg?
Yes, they're all coming back.
So another penalty on Harrisburg. I'm not sure it was a block in the back, but either the case, the umpire's marching backwards.
I never saw him signal it, but it's going to take it back to just outside of 15.
Oh, officially on the 16-yard line. 1st down, 20 yards to go.
It must have been a hold.
7:30 and ticking.
10th penalty for the Cougars.
And how many is Chambersburg?
2.
2. So you would think if you didn't see who won this game, wow, they got all those penalties, we only have 2. It's been the other things that have helped the Cougars in this contest. Motion by Kevon Hope as number 2, Rynell Gant, waits for the football. And a couple more yards, another running play. They're just taking their time here of under 7 minutes to go in the contest.
Can't see who.
Yeah,
It's number, I think it might have been 3. Yep, Purdy.
Number 3. Can't say Chambersburg didn't keep this a good competitive game all the way up to about mid-third quarter. Total opposite of last year. Trojans done everything they can to keep this a good game. They did. As Ronell Gant has it. 2nd down, 17 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. As Gant has it. Another handoff. This side to the left side to Purdy. Did he lose another flag?
That might have been a face mask there. Yep, I think that's going to be an automatic first down then too, if that's what it is.
So they'll administer the penalty. They'll move the chains.
It's too bad because they had him corralled. Well, they only went.
It's 2nd down.
I'm not sure what they took the ball to the 24. It's a 5-yard penalty. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's not sure either. The clock keeps ticking. And they said, "Let's go." I think everybody's confused. They have 3rd and 18 on the scoreboard. Linesman.
I think it's 2nd and 18.
They got 2nd down, right. Now they fixed it. And here we go. 5:30 till end of the game. Here's Gant. Hands it to Purdy. He's still on his feet. Nice spin move, but right there, a nice tackle right away by the Trojans. Like number 20 for Chambersburg. That's Kyer Morton. And now kind of quiet here in Chambersburg as the game's winding down. Harrisburg taking control here. So they do have a 3rd and 11. Gant waiting for the football from the center. Under 10 seconds on the game clock, gets the ball. He decides to keep it himself, finds a hole in the middle, but gets nicely tackled. Finally, a couple skips and a jump, and now he's on the ground.
It's going to be
4th down.
It'll be 4th down. They're going to punt. Picked up 5 on the play to the 30.
Have we seen them punt tonight?
Once.
So Lee goes out, assuming for the punt. He'll land around the 40, 35-yard area. As the punter's out in the field for Harrisburg.
Trevion Carey is the punter.
4 minutes to go and counting here, 4th quarter. Trojans down 28-6. High snap, able to grab it, and here's the kick.
He crushed it.
He did, and Lee able to grab it. He grabs it, 24-yard line, jumps over Cougar, and lands around the 30.
45-yard punt on that.
Be nice the Trojans get something on the board here. They've only had 6 points and then 2 field goals by Luther.
Yeah, they had the ball deep in Harrisburg territory twice and just couldn't get the touchdown. In fact, they had 1st and goal at the 2 and couldn't get it.
Yeah, that was
the first half.
crushing there. They had ball, on the 2-yard line, a chance?
They could have actually been within 2 points at the half.
Fortunately for Chambersburg, it wasn't meant to be, as Brady Hughes is lining up as contest slowly winding down here. Stoneball, another low snap. He gets it. He wants to throw. He throws a long one. Good coverage, and it's incomplete. Was that Lee? Lee wasn't able to catch it, but good coverage with number 5, Plant. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Chambersburg's up to 22 passes now. That's way more than they would like to have, but of course they just haven't been able to get anything going on the ground against this defense.
You got it. They can't get anything going to running. That's the only alternative, and that's not working.
Well, of course, now Harrisburg's having fun up there because they know they're going to pass, so they're rushing hard.
2nd and 10, ball on their own 30. 3:37 to go in the contest. Stoneball still there. Quarterback gets the snap, hands it off, and it goes to
That's
number
Shavon Jones, I believe, 33.
So 33 is now in the contest. He's a sophomore.
Got 5 yards on that play.
Coach Mark Luther now getting some other folks into the contest, knowing that the game's out of reach.
There's no sense.
No, not at all.
No sense getting somebody injured either.
Especially we don't know what really happened to Keyshawn. You don't no sense of it unless he's still in there. I'm not sure, but
no.
So it'll be 3rd and 5. Stumble for another pass. This is completed, and it goes to Tanner Hunt. Nice catch by him.
It's a matter of where they mark him out. He's pretty close to the first down.
Let's hope it is a fresh set of downs for Chambersburg. Be nice to see what they can do to get a couple more points on the board. It's going to be close. They're still eyeing it. The umpire's saying, yeah, why not move them?
It was right at the 40s. So that's, yeah.
Chains will be set. First down, Chambersburg. So they'll place the ball after that unnecessary penalty by the Cougars. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Chambersburg, 2:45 to go in the contest. Good job by Jones, though. He could have got hurt from that.
That's why you don't have Keyshawn in, I guess.
Yeah. Thumb ball, handoff.
He's going to keep it.
Or he decides to keep it. Was going to intend it for Jones. He gets maybe a yard, if that, maybe a loss of a yard.
Let's see where they're putting it down.
And it's
just a loss of 1.
Lost to 1, 2nd and 11. So now it's over a 2-hour football game tonight here in Chambersburg with the long halftime ceremony. And
hey, that's not as long as at least 3 of our games this year.
Right. As the fans are starting to leave here at Trojan Stadium, another handoff here to Jones. Jones trying to find a hole, unsuccessful. He's tackled down, and it'll be 3rd down. So Chambersburg plays Central Dauphin next week. I thought I wrote down who Harrisburg.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they go home against Carlisle. And then
No. They're home against CD next week and then away at Carlisle.
There you go. And then that'll be the season for Harrisburg. Harrisburg has only had 1 loss. They'll improve to 7-1. Chambersburg will fall to 6-2. But still very much in the heat of it for figuring out what's going to go on after the regular season. Here's a throw by Stumball. Almost interception, a hard hit. So there's a flag.
I think they're going to call for hitting him in the head. The timing was fine by the Harrisburg defense, but I think they gave the Chambersburg receiver a shot in the head.
Right, that was the back judge threw that flag. Of course, the Harrisburg crowd, what's left, does not like that call. And they're talking about it right now. And
that's a hit to the head. That'll be another 1st down. I assume that's 15 yards. I haven't seen that play called.
So the officials will march the penalty. Another one that unnecessary by the Cougars and gives Trojans a chance to get something. Hopefully 1:14 to go in the contest. They're down 28-6.
We'll put them on the 16 with 1:14 to go. It would be nice to get a score. I think Harrisburg's pretty much has their first-string defense in there, which this is not surprising, but it'd be nice, make it nicer if they could score against them here.
Not surprising, and also, you know what? Harrisburg didn't blow them out tonight. This has been a good game up to the middle of the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw by Stumball in the end zone. Is it complete?
I think so.
The officials are going in. They're still not the wave yet. Now it is. Touchdown Chambersburg, number 10, Brady Hughes. It took a long time for the officials to make the official call. And guess what, Harrisburg? Those penalties hurt you. Trojans put 6 points on the board.
I don't know why it took them so long.
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't want to call it until the back judge looked like he wasn't sure either. He finally put his arms up in the air.
Yeah.
Either he had it or he didn't.
Looked to me like Hughes got inside position on his defender and Stumble put the ball right on the money. And he was tackled right away, but I didn't see the ball do anything except staying right there in his hands.
Great job by Chambersburg capitalizing on those unnecessary penalties for Harrisburg as they get some points on the board now. Let's see if Luther can get the extra point. And it's a touchdown, too. I wanted them to get a touchdown at least. The kick's up, and the kick's good. So we got the score of 28 to 19.
13.
13, excuse me. 28 to 13. I'm trying to be a little overzealous for the Trojans. 28-13 is our score. We'll be right back. Quick timeout. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Hat's Heroes near Chambersburg Area Senior High School features homemade soups, subs, salads, and in-house fresh-baked rolls daily. Hat's Heroes specializes in Maryland crab soup, chili, and lump crab cakes. Delivery is available. All major credit cards are accepted. Find us on Facebook. Hat's Heroes, a Chambersburg tradition, 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Phone 717-263-7003.
Mike Berger, Ed Gottwald's back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School Trojan Stadium. Trojans get some points on the board. They do a little squib kick trying to get the ball back right away. That's 28-13 is our score. Hughes with the catch in the end zone. Extra point good by Luther. And the penalties hurt the Harrisburg Cougars there as the Trojans just kept able to march down their field and they didn't really have to do anything.
Still a nice play to complete that drive, though.
Well, I guess they did have to do something, keep themselves healthy, not getting crashed into the bench. And so Harrisburg will have it.
Put it in play on 42. So looks like Chambersburg has 2 timeouts left. Not that it's going to make a whole lot of difference, but
28-13 is our score. Harrisburg leads. 1:05 to go here in the game. It's getting a little long here in the quarter because of all the penalties.
Looks like they're just going to take a knee.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Well, I'm just not going to take a chance on the exchange, I guess.
It's honestly, of all the games I've done with Harrisburg, it's not typical of their type of gameplay, is it? I mean,
without their starting quarterback.
Well, that's good.
Nah, they weren't going to. I don't even think Harrisburg would have gone for it there.
So they take the knee.
And Chambersburg's going to let it run because if they were 1 touchdown behind, they would be different. But 2 touchdowns behind, there's not much chance that they're going to take a knee. They're not going to fumble it. So
Trojans play a tough team tonight. We all knew that. They're ranked in the state. But guess what? Trojans played a good football game tonight. They shouldn't put their chins down low. They think about next week against Central Dauphin as the tick of the clock runs close here. Trojans played a good football game. This got a little hand there mid-third quarter. The defense took over for Harrisburg. And that's going to end it here for Chambersburg Trojans. They're in the loss column as they're going to lose 28-13 against the Harrisburg Cougars. And we'll be right back to wrap things up right here after these messages. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals. providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg, offers dine-in and carry-out 7 days a week. Free delivery, some served on homemade bread, pizzas, and a variety of pasta dinners at Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery. Free online ordering at patandcarlas1.com. Pizzas, subs, and homemade bread at Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg. Phone 717-263-6353.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
Tip Top Cleaners is your complete dry cleaning service. Custom dry cleaning and laundry, alterations and repairs. Tip Top Cleaners will pick up or you can drop off. Same-day service on most items if received by 10 a.m. Tip Top Cleaners, serving the area since 1947, located at 337 Wade Avenue, Chambersburg. Phone 717-264-7319.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Tonight's post-game show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Mike Berger back here, Chambersburg Senior High School. The marching band is marching, unfortunately, to a loss tonight for the Chambersburg Trojans. They lose 28-13. And kudos to the Trojans. They made this a contest. It was a close game. It didn't look that way on the first drive by Harrisburg. Chambersburg had the ball first. And then the big man, Kane Everson, the quarterback that played for the first half. First play was a long bomb to his attendant receiver, ran in, and just like that, it was 6-0. But guess what? The Chambersburg defense did a good job. Trojans were able to try to mix it up on the offense. And the kicker for the Trojans, Tyler Luther, had 2 good ones. One was a long one and one was a short one, but at the end of the day, it was 6 points, and the Trojans was able maybe to cut it to 2 points. They were down 12-3, and they had a ball on this 2-yard line, but unfortunately for them, they had to settle for the field goal. So Trojans had the ball. They had their opportunities. Something happened with Kane Everson, the quarterback for Harrisburg. He was not in the contest in the second half. Ranel Gantz came in, and he did a decent job, but really what the big job was the Harrisburg defense. They had a series of interceptions and able to kind of put the game away. As far as Trojans wouldn't be able to come back tonight. Nothing like last year when they were lost by 79 points. But this year, Trojans did a good job. They kept the competitive contest. This Harrisburg is just too good. Kane Everson was out for unknown reasons. Maybe we'll find out, hopefully. You read Ed's article tomorrow on the sportspage.blog. And they brought in Gantz, and he did a decent job. Defense stepped up for Harrisburg, and that really was a difference in tonight's game. As Harrisburg wins tonight, improves to 7-1. Trojans go down to 6-2. Trojans will play again their last home game next Friday. They'll play Central Dauphin Rams, another tough competitor. And we said during the pregame, this is a preview of some playoff teams. They're both Harrisburg and Central Dauphins going into playoffs. And Chambersburg wants to be one of those playoff teams. This is the kind of competition they're going to see. Still got some games to play to see what happens. Trojans are number 4 in the 6A rankings coming in today. And Harrisburg is number 1 in the 6A rankings. That's going to change with the loss with the Cougars. We'll see. But at the end of the day, Trojans still having a great season, and we'll see what they can do next week against the Rams. To make this all possible, I'd like to thank the following sponsors. Everything they've done for us to make this a great thing for us to show you these football games. And those sponsors are F&M Trust, Antrim Insurance, Franklin County Visitors Bureau, Keystone Ford, the United States Air Force, Del Martin Incorporated, Shippensburg Physical Therapy, Greencastle Eye Care Center, Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, The Sports Page, Hats Heroes, Olympian Athletics, AmVets Post 224, The Art Sign Company, Pat and Carlos 3, Modnor Pharmacy, Sites Jet Lube, Tip Top Cleaners, and Klein Tours. I'd like to thank India Bussy, doing a great job with the camera tonight, and Derek Berger with the statistician, and Ed Gottwals. My name is Mike Berger. Once again, the final score here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School is the Harrisburg Cougars 28, the Chambersburg Trojans 13. Good night, everyone.